How to retire at age 50 with real estate, using the power of real estate to help us retire. That is the topic of today's video, a very long video. And this is week number 24, day number 3. We make daily videos where I show you what I do every single day. I am not a wholesaler or a flipper or a financial advisor or anything like that. I am merely journaling my journey here, showing you how I'm planning to retire by the age of 50 and how I'm accomplishing that. I have been working at this for many, many years, accomplishing this through real estate. I have learned a lot of different strategies in real estate. I have tried a lot of different things. In my opinion, the worst way that you can do real estate is to become a real estate agent. The second worst way to get into real estate is to become a wholesaler. The third worst way that I've experienced to get into real estate is to become a flipper or any type of transactional middle person. In my experience, I've made money, don't get me wrong, but I realized that I was just getting myself a job. And so I go back to the cash flow quadrant, which is on the top left, you have employee. Bottom left, you have self-employed. Top right, you have a business owner, and bottom right, you have an investor. And so all of the majority of the education out there in the videos on YouTube teach you how to be an E and an S, an employee or a self-employed. And that is pretty much it. Wholesalers, brokers, agents pretty much become middlemen, and they are in the E or the S quadrants. And I didn't want to be there. I wanted to build a business that was based on cash flow and passive income and then investing. So yesterday we talked about tax liens. So if you're buying tax liens and you buy them in bulk, I mean, $1 million, $2 million, $3 million in these tax liens, then you are holding the paper pretty much. Those are going to your portfolio type income. But if you have, for example, a single tenant building, commercial building where, let's say, Panera is your tenant in that building, and you have a triple net lease in that building, net of taxes, net of insurance, net of expenses or rehab costs, maintenance, then you have passive income. But then you have a business, you're running that business. And so you are a supplier for a national corporation such as Panera, because you are leasing that property to them. Now, if you go to sell it to them, then you just became a middle person, right? Nothing wrong with any of that. It's just I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to be an employee. There's plenty of people that are happy being employees. I'm not one to say, you know what, you can't be an employee. There's plenty of people that make a ton of money as an employee and they're very happy. They don't have to worry about business or anything like that. There's plenty of people that are very happy being self-employed, but I wasn't. And so I decided to become a business owner and an investor. And so that is what I do. And so I've been in real estate. So I had to learn how to buy properties without the use or without the help of a bank, because at the time I had really bad credit. I got foreclosed on, my house got foreclosed on and stuff. And ashamed to say, but I'm just being very open and, as they say, vulnerable with you guys. I haven't always made the best decisions. One of my worst decisions, which is open for debate, is that I just went all into helping people around me, and I would sacrifice everything. I would, get them out of tough situations and everything else at the expense of my own financial well-being. And I did that for many, many years. But so when I started to rebuild my life, because I pretty much ruined my financial life because of that behavior. So then I had to rebuild from scratch, and I went through foreclosure and all this kind of stuff. So that is a shame, but you can recover. So that's what I've been doing, and I've been just focusing on real estate. That's all I do, and finding properties that I can add to my portfolio, right? And then to generate retirement income. That's all I want to do, is I want to generate retirement income. So today I am living off of these real estate endeavors that I've been doing 100%. No income comes from anywhere else. I just live on that, but I keep doing it, and I keep building it and building it and building it. Number one, because it gets addictive. Once you've been bitten by the real estate bug, you want to do it again and again and again, as they say. But secondly, is I do want to build my portfolio in real estate, and I want to be able to retire. And then I wanted to keep growing, and I have kids and stuff like that. And so just kind of looking ahead and do retirement planning through finding deals. And that's what this video and really this channel is all about. I am going to be creating videos for the rest of my journey. So if it takes me, 20 years and I'm still calling sellers and stuff, you will be seeing those videos. So I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm not planning on going anywhere anytime soon. So just simply because I wish that somebody would have let me listen to their conversations, and I'm letting you listen to my conversations with sellers, so you can kind of see how we do this. So go through my videos and you see a lot of different conversations with sellers. Eventually, later in the future, after, a year, I'm committed to doing this for a year, 1 year challenge of talking to sellers and showing you my conversations and finding deals to add to my retirement plan, right? My retirement income. I'm committed to doing that for a year. But then after the year, then I will be creating shorter videos. Each one of these videos is very long, at least an hour, most of them, almost all of them. Some an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then I do 3 sessions a day, and you get those videos all the time. And so because you are seeing exactly what I'm doing. And so I just want to document it. And then later, after, the year, and maybe I am not doing as many videos like that, not as long or whatever, then I will condense all the best conversations, the best hits and things like that. That's what I'm planning now. But I still have 25, 26 weeks to go. No, 26, 28 weeks to go. I think there's 52 in a year. Yeah, if I'm thinking about it right. But that's what we do. And all I do is very simple. I try to find an owner that will sell me their property as a seller finance deal. I'm never looking for a wholesale deal. But I typically give them 3 offers. One is a cash deal, which would probably turn into a wholesale deal. I always want to give that out, because if there's a wholesale deal to be had, I want to have it, right? Number 2, because if I buy at wholesale price, then I buy into a bunch of equity. Now, if they refuse at all and they get offended because it's a low ball offer, then I move into, maybe I can buy it at retail if you finance it to me, so I don't have to go get a loan from a bank, right? And if they say no to that, then I go into, hey, maybe you can lease it to me for a while, and then after a while, I'll go get a loan and cash you out. And so those are the three things that I pitch. Very few people say yes, but enough of them do say yes to get us about, 2 to 3 potential people per day. So let's average it at 1 per day, right? Times 5 or 6 times that I call every single week. So let's just say 5 times, 5 potentials per week. Then that makes it 20 a month. I will personally only close every 3 to 4 months. So that means after 80 properties, 80 owners, 80 potential opportunities, I will close one. So 100 to 1, just exactly like Kiyosaki said, you have to look at 100 deals to find the right cash flow deal, right? So I look at about 100, and then I'm interested in one. So if I could do that, every 3 months, I'm happy with it. But the rest of them will be a potential wholesale deal that I don't think I'm going to be able to keep or cash flow. So I'll go ahead and wholesale it out. I don't want it, or if it's going to be a flip, I'll sell it to somebody else. I don't want it. I don't want to flip. I don't want to wholesale. That's not my game. But I'll go ahead and do it if I have to, because somebody can benefit from that opportunity. And that is why I'm inviting you to benefit from those opportunities. So if you are a wholesaler, if you are a flipper, follow me here, and maybe we can network and you can get some of these deals. We can buy them together, maybe for cash flow for the rest that I might think is a cash flow deal, but I still don't want it, right? So I'm very focused on trying to find specific deals that are not too hard to manage. As an example, I don't want to manage a potentially good wholesale, a cash flowing deal in a C neighborhood. I don't want that. I really don't want that. So, but maybe it's good for somebody else. So we can buy it together, you manage it, and we can do the deal together. That sort of thing is what I avoid. So we are going to be calling and finding opportunities where it's the right deal, it's the right property, and we can buy it with seller financing. That's pretty much what I look for. But I do make the 3 offer pitch most of the time, almost all the time. So stay tuned. We are going to start calling right now. It's going to be a long training because I am not planning a video. I don't have anything scripted. I am just going about my day, and you get to see me making phone calls, and that's what I'm about to do here. So here the VA has tagged me on a property here. Let's see. February 7th. Okay. In December. So somebody texted here that the selling price of the home is $280. Price is $220. The land is not being sold separately. Okay. Okay, so here, estimated value is $250 here. And this is in Jacksonville. Okay, so I'm just gonna text her because I called and she didn't answer. She just texted me. I assume she doesn't want to talk on the phone. Good morning, Janet. Yes, I was calling about that. I wanted to let you know that I am still interested purchasing it. I understand that you want to sell them both together. Okay, let's see what happens here. So I sent that text. Let's see here. Next, he is ready to let us take over the mortgage. Okay. Please speak. To see it and meet with the owner. He requested this as his way to weed out people who aren't serious. So a lot of people, because there's so many wholesalers and stuff, homeowners have developed their own ways to weed out people who are not serious. So they will ask you to meet face to face, because most people won't do that, and owners understand that. Okay, let's see here. Which one is this one here? For sale by owner. Okay. Let me see if I have spoken to him. And in my opinion, y'all, it's more useful for you to see what I'm doing, so you can kind of see how to think about these deals. I've been doing a lot of deals for many years, so it's not something that I'm sharing because I'm new at it. I used to flip a bunch of properties, and I used to wholesale a bunch of properties, and I've been in this game for a very long time. So from the marketing perspective, I've been doing it for a long time. From the flipping perspective, from the wholesaling perspective, from the deal structuring perspective, I've been doing this for a very long time. So when I look at certain deals, when I read the notes and stuff like that, I just thought it would be beneficial for you guys to kind of learn that way, instead of me telling you, well, 1, 2, 3, 4 step, you do this, and then this is how you get a deal. I don't know why coaches teach that way, because you don't learn anything that way. You kind of have to do deals with somebody in order for you to kind of pick up the way they think. And then as you pick up the way they think, then you will start thinking that way, in the best way, in a better way than that person. So I want you guys to think about this in a much better way than me. But I want you to do deals with me. So the best way we can do that is if I put it on video, and you can kind of just see everything I do, so that's why I'm making these videos for you guys. So how much is the asking price? $289. So this person wants $289. Okay. Let me see here. I don't think I've ever spoken to this person here. It's a mobile home. Really? Does not look like a mobile home. Wow. Okay. Where is it? It's in Florida, but where in Florida? Let's see here. So I'm looking at location now to kind of give me an idea. It's about location, right? So this is in Vero Beach. Let's see. I don't think I've ever spoken to this. Good morning. Oops. Okay, so he did not pick up. I mean, he picked up, but then he killed it. Good morning. I was calling you about the property. We were texting back and forth. Okay. All right, so that one, let's see what happens there. Destin, this is in Destin, Florida, okay. Oh, I think he's calling back, okay.
This campaign, please press hash to answer call.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Oh, yes. You called me a few minutes ago?
Yes, I was calling you about your property. You have there in Vero Beach, right?
Right.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Good.
Good. I hope I didn't interrupt you or wake you up or anything like that.
Oh, no. No,
Okay.
yes. What is your name?
My name is Ben.
Oh, okay, Ben. Are you an investor?
I am an investor, but
Okay.
I have been doing this for a while. I am local, so I was interested in this. I know that you've been trying to sell the property, so and you had spoken to my assistant and wanted to see if we could buy it.
What is your assistant name? I speak with many persons.
Her name is Bernadette.
Oh, well, I probably my house. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you've had it listed on Zillow. Did you list that by yourself, or do you have an agent?
No, it's for the owner. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It says here that it's a mobile home. Is it a mobile home?
No, it's a house. It's a house on the ground.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was looking at the pictures you have there, and I'm like, this does not look like a mobile home.
No. It's not concrete.
Okay, it's on concrete. Okay, so you have two bedroom, one bath. Is that what you have on there?
Yeah, two in one. Yeah, two in one have laundry. The AC is more than year. It's brand new.
Oh, it's brand new. Okay.
Brand new. That's probably more than year and a half probably.
Okay.
The roof is we put brand new too. Probably the roof is probably more than 2 years.
2 years old. Okay.
A little more.
A little more.
I think
Okay.
So. A little more than 2 years. We did the brand new. AC is brand new too. If you want it, need to change the cabinet for the kitchen.
Oh, the kitchen cabinets. Okay.
Probably for this. Yeah, we don't change when we bought the house.
Okay.
In the bathroom, we changed. It's brand new to the bathtub.
Okay.
Bathtub new, toilet new, probably you need to go change the
Gotcha.
a little sink
Okay.
or anyway, but the floor is okay.
Okay.
If you're interested, but now it's have some it's renting now.
Oh, it's renting now. Okay.
It's renting. I have people living inside now.
Oh, okay. When is their lease over?
When the lease is over now, it's paying month by month.
Okay, so they're month to month right now. Okay, I understand.
But yeah, month to month. Yeah.
Okay. What about any? Tell me a little bit about the plumbing. The plumbing is. Have you guys done any upgrades to the plumbing or anything?
Yeah, we did the plumbing. We did year and a half. We did the plumbing.
Okay.
And the kitchen, and everything. Wow, we spent a lot of money for the plumbing. Yeah, the plumbing is okay now.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
What about the electrical panel? That's always something that people, the counties all throughout Florida, they want us to upgrade the electrical panels.
Oh, the panel people, electric panel. Yeah, it's the all. Yeah, no. The problem is to.
It needs to be upgraded.
No, it needs to be upgraded. The panel. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No problem. And the reason they do that, just so you know, it's because we all get a lot of different electronic equipment in the houses, so we have like phones and tablets and computers and smart appliances, and so people just want to get all the gadgets and stuff. And so the counties and the cities and stuff, they're saying, what, you guys are using a lot of electricity and we don't want a fire in that property, so you guys have to upgrade your electrical panels. So which is no problem.
Yeah,
is no problem.
Yeah, probably. My husband has some friends. He's an electrician.
Okay.
When my husband, if I don't sell the house, when my husband have time, his friend too, probably going to go to put that data. This one, how the no have time, but any moment for it to update.
No problem. No problem. Listen, you don't have to upgrade it. There's no problem with that. I'm just asking to kind of get an assessment.
And the electrician.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So let me ask you this: what I would obviously, be interested in the property to rent it out. So are the tenants right now paying rent at the current going rate, or are they paying below? So pretty much I'm asking, how much are they paying per month, so that I can kind of see what I can generate.
1,300. I don't know what to say in English. 1,300.
So 1,300.
Yeah.
Okay, 1,300. Okay. And do you have a payoff amount? Do you owe the bank a mortgage, or do you own this free and clear?
No, mortgage. I have mortgage.
It has a mortgage?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know about how much you owe the bank?
I don't know. I need to talk with my husband about that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How old, do you know when you guys got the mortgage?
I think it's 2004 or 5, something like that.
2004 or 5. Okay. Let me see.
I still remember.
Let me give me a second. Let me see if I can look it up. Okay, I'm gonna try to look it up real quick. It's public information, so you go to the county real quick and they record it and stuff. So I'm gonna try to see it here online. Just trying to see what the payoff amount is going to be. I don't have to have an exact amount, but I'm just trying to estimate.
You want it for to rent or for?
Yeah, I'd want to rent it out. Yeah. I wouldn't live in it. I would use it as a rental.
Oh, for rental. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I see your name here on county records. Your name is Ruby, I assume, right? Okay, fantastic. So yep, 2004. And it shows here on county record that you took out a $67,000 loan on it in 2004. So you probably have, let's see, that's been what, almost 18 years now. No, 19 years almost.
I think, yeah, close.
So you're almost done paying it.
Yeah, probably almost.
You may have maybe just like 10,000, maybe 15,000 left on that, maybe 20.
No, I think more.
You think more? Okay. You think like 30 or so?
I think more. Yeah, more than 30, yeah, probably.
More than 30. Okay, so let's assume 35 or so.
Yeah, but I don't have exactly, but probably.
Well, let me ask you this: how much, so I can calculate it? How much? Do you know how much your monthly payments are to the mortgage?
I don't know what it because I include insurance, taxes. Yeah, so that I exactly add to the bank. I don't know.
Yeah. What is that amount with everything included? Insurance, tax, all that stuff. How much do you send to the
700?
700. Okay. 700. Okay, that sounds good. Okay. Let me ask you this final question, and I appreciate your patience. If I were to, I have a partner. His name is Ed. He might be calling as well. If we were to buy it from you guys right away, I know you have it listed for. Let me check it out. It's $289. If we were to come in and pay you cash, how much would you take?
How much?
Yeah, like what's the lowest you would take if we were to give you all cash? You don't have to pay for any transaction fees. You don't have to pay for the paperwork. You don't have to pay for any closing costs, nothing. Like the number you give me that you want, what number do you want to walk away with in your pocket without having to pay for anything?
Give me the offer. If my husband said I like the offer, it's okay, no? Give me the offer, or if you don't like it, we can negotiate that.
So you're negotiable on the 289?
How much?
So I was asking you if you are negotiable on the 289.
I don't know, but my husband likes the numbers you give. You say.
Sure. Okay, no problem. So what we can do is, I assume your husband is at work right now.
No, I don't know. Let me see.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, yes, I'm here.
Oh, yeah, I was talking with my husband because he's going right now to work.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, he said, he said that the house is, yeah, it's close to the beach, it's close to, it's commercial too. If you get that prices, that show in the silo is good at that price.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
Okay. Okay, no problem.
So when you find anything, you can call me back.
No. I no need to do that. What we can do is here is the piece that I would like if you can figure out how much that payoff amount is to the bank, and then what I can do is I can call you back. I want to say, like, based on what you told me, you probably owe like 35, maybe 40,000 to the bank, maybe something like that. So if you can just kind of let me know that, I can give you the price that you want. I'm thinking the 289 is no problem.
Oh yeah, this is the price.
Yep. If you guys want 289, that's fine. No problem. Just if you can go and kind of get the paperwork for me, as far as like what I was saying, that what your payoff amount is to the mortgage, then I can call you back, let's say tomorrow. I'll call you back tomorrow, give you some time to get that, and then we can start getting the paperwork ready to transact it. Okay.
Yeah, let me okay. You can call tomorrow. Yeah, let me coordinate with my children too.
Tell your husband my offer is 288. Let's see what he says.
Okay.
We won't tell him that I'm okay with 289, but tell him it's 288. Let's see what he says.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, Ruby. I will call you tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. What is your name again?
My name is Ben. Ben.
Okay, Ben. Okay.
Sounds good. We'll talk tomorrow. Save my phone number, okay?
Okay. Then what stays your phone?
Yep, let me give it to you here. It's I'm gonna give you my go ahead. You got a pen?
Okay. This is okay, I keep it.
Yeah, you have it on your cell phone? Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, then.
Thank you, Ruby. We'll talk soon.
Okay.
And if you get that number before then, you can also send me a text message, okay?
Okay. Okay, then.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Okay, so that was a really good phone call. Okay, let's see here. I noticed I did not pitch the seller finance because I was not talking to the husband. I wanted to talk to both of them. So I just wanted to befriend her and stuff. Makes rented at 1,300 to 14. Initially she said 14, so I will per month. Tenants tenants or month to month. And then their mortgage payment is 700. Mortgage payment plus insurance plus taxes, etc. is 700 per month. That's not bad at all. So let's see here. 700 a month, taxes, insurance, and principal. And then initially she said 1,400, then she said maybe it's 1,300. So let's just assume that the tenants are paying 1,350. If we assume that we can come in and do some nice things to that property and then rent it out for 1,500 per month, because I looked at the map, it's 1 block from the beach and Vero Beach. So I think we could do that. I think we could do much higher than that. Let me see. Let me actually see this real quick. I'm going to go to, so I can tell you guys exactly. I'm going to go to Rentometer. But I'm also going to look and see in Zillow, see if it says. See, estimated monthly payment is 1,700. If somebody buys it and gets a new mortgage, they would go from 700 payment to 1,725 monthly payment. That's why. Why would you do that? Why would you make this more expensive for yourself? Just do what I'm doing and get the work with the seller, give them their price, so they give you your monthly payment that you want, right? So that's how we do this. Let's see here. It's a 2. It says online 3-bedroom, but I think she said it was a 2-1. So let me just do it like this. Okay, so yep, just like I thought, it can go to 2,000 a month. Okay, the average, I mean, this is the median average is 1,760, but the median is actually 1,800. That's what I thought. So rent 1,760 to 1,800. So I'm going to put this here. Rentometer, estimated rent equals 1,760 to 2,000. So let's just say we do it very conservatively at 1,700. That is $1,000 cash flow. If we just buy it subject to the existing mortgage. The only problem is their equity, which we have to work with that. We have to negotiate their equity, how much they want up front, that type of stuff. That's why it's very important for her to give me that payoff amount. I want to know what their equity is. So Okay, rented 1400. So yeah, we can quite easily get, like, easily without breaking a sweat, after property management, after everything, without breaking a sweat, $500 here on a $270,000 estimated value, and we can pay what they want, 289, right? That's no problem. The only caveat is we cannot go through a bank to get this deal done, because then then the monthly payment is going to go to 1725. Then it doesn't cash flow at all, because that's the rent, right? What you would bring in is 1760, which is what this is saying. So yeah, no, we cannot take a loan on this. Okay. So there you go. Okay, let me type the assistant. Okay, so that's what we got here. So now let's go and make, so now that we got one deal, that was like how many calls? Like one call. I think that was the first call that we made. Okay. Now we're going to go into a little bit more difficult phone calls, because I don't want you guys to think that this is very easy. It's not easy. It's very hard, extremely hard, extremely hard. I'm going to show you the reality of this business. Don't believe the gurus online that tell you it is so easy. You can make one phone call and get a property under contract, and then with that you can retire with $1 million in the bank. You know, that's what I hear from these guys all the time. So just making fun of them, because it's ridiculous what goes on out there. It's like they say things like, baby, newly born baby, 2 days old, gets, you know, 500 unit apartment complex for 20 cents on the dollar. That's their titles, because they want clicks on their channels. Here, I will never, ever, this is going to be the most boring channel ever, but it's going to give you the most value. I'm not after clicks. I'm after, if I get one partner, this is why, because if I get one partner, like if you want to partner with me, by the way, do give me a like though. But if I get one partner and we're doing deals and we buy deals like this together, you know, like in this deal, do this specific deal that we just called on, do that with me. And, you know, we split the cash flow. If we're going to cash flow at 1,000 here per month, like that's the potential here. I want to be conservative and say 500. But if we can accomplish, which most of the time my conservative estimates are off, because it's always more. That's why I do very low conservative numbers. Is, you know, let's just say we do 1,000. That is 500 for you, 500 for me. Passive retirement income for the rest of our lives with rent increases, because we can increase the rent as time goes on, right? We go 50-50. Call me. Call me, call me, call me. Let's see here. I am going to go and call the bad leads here. This is where the bulk of the work is, and it's completely annoying. It takes a lot of time, energy, and everything else. And it's not pleasant. I like doing it, don't get me wrong, I do, but it's a lot of work. You have to kiss, you know, those 100 deals that you look at to buy one. Before you get to those 100, you have to go through like about 1,000 of them before you get the 100 that you actually look at. It gets annoying, believe me. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. So now we are going to make these calls. I'll keep talking to you guys just so that you guys don't get bored. But this is, expect not to talk to anyone right now for the next 30 minutes. This property is sold. So ask me questions below. Okay. Okay. No address here. So when I do it, get quiet, I'm reading the notes and stuff. The notes are all just about the conversations, like somebody answered, somebody didn't answer, that stuff like that. It has nothing to do really with the deal. So that's why I'm not sharing that portion, because it's just boring. Hey, David, this is Ben. How are you?
Fine.
Yeah, I was calling. I think a while back you had a property that you wanted to sell.
A while ago. I don't have that info though.
Oh, you sold it?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I am sorry. I apologize. I'll make a note here.
Not a problem.
Okay, have a good day.
All right, you too.
Thanks, bye-bye. Sold, move to dead, lead here. Okay. This has not been sold here. Nothing less, okay.
Hi, you have reached Carol. I'm not available to take your call, but please leave.
Okay. Yeah, and expect like an hour before we talk to a potential deal. That's really, and these are not cold calls. These are people that we've vetted before. Sold. Not sold. Okay.
Forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 71579.
Okay. We marked it as on fire before. Okay, this might be a good lead, but we'd have to buy it really cheap. Okay. This is ringing forever. I'm only holding on because it looks like a good deal. So on the notes, I saw that he really wanted to sell and the property is cheap, like lower than 25K. And I saw comps in the 300s. So that makes it a okay deal. Okay. Reigns forever. Reigns forever. No answer. Okay. Oklahoma, let's see here. Oh, it sold recently. 25,000 it sold for. Okay, wow. Let's see what we could have bought it for. I'm like doing this to get me inspired. But lowering the price to 8,000. So, yeah. He's willing to lower the price to 15,000. He was able to sell for 25. Sold for 25K. Right? Yeah, 25K. Okay. So let's go on to the next here. $607. When it sold the last, but let's call them. Okay. No answer here. What's going on?
Welcome to the U.S. Cellular voicemail. 60.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes. Good morning, Tom. How are you? This is Ben.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just calling you back, following up. You had spoken to my assistant about selling your property there on Stafford Drive. Yep. Just wondering if you still want to sell it, if we can move forward.
How long has it been?
Let me see. It's been a while. Let's see here.
Yeah, I done sold it.
Okay. Oh, you sold it. Oh man.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. We called you. About 6 months ago.
Yeah. Well, I sold it about 4 months ago.
Oh man, we were too slow.
Yep.
You know, you can't. What do they say? What's the old saying? It says you can't steal a good deal in slow motion, I think.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yes, sir. I done got rid of it.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it, Tom. You have a good day.
You too.
Thanks. Bye bye. Done sold it, he said. Even though, I'm going to put it here, even though he told us that he was not going to sell it, we should have still pestered him. So yeah, that's what I mean. It's like it's going to be forever before we speak to another potential sold as well. Okay, another potential good deal here. Most of this is like a job, you know. That's why I offer to share my deals, because I know it's very hard for somebody to do this. You have to be glued to the phone all day. So I'm just used to it. That's why I do it. Sold. Off market here.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
Okay. Minneapolis, not sold, I don't think. Let's see.
Hi, you've reached Jennifer Mortensen. I'm not available to take this call.
Okay. Sold. Okay. Okay, Coral, let's see. Did it sell? It's not sold, but I don't see this being a good phone number here. 555. No, I don't think there's a good phone number, so I'm gonna skip it. Everything is fives, so pretty sure that's not. Okay, a bunch of things sold here. Minnesota.
Call has been forwarded to an automated.
Okay, no answer. Investments here. This is investors for rent. So I'm gonna go on here. Rent. Okay, look at that beautiful snow on this picture. Wow, very cool.
Oh, Tony.
Hey, Tony, how are you? This is Ben.
Who's this?
Yeah, Ben, you had spoken to my assistant about possibly selling your property there on Iris Drive.
No, I didn't talk to anyone.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you made a mistake. So you're not interested in selling it?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, have a good one. Thanks. Not interested. Okay. See here. No address. Okay. Okay. Investor. Invest. He answered when I was hanging up. I realized that he was investor. I would sit on the phone right now with him forever because we carry conversation. I don't know how not to carry conversations here. Okay, no address here again. Okay.
phone call is being recorded for training and quality assurance purposes.
Okay. Whew, okay, this is rough. Like I was telling you, this is these phone calls, and then this one here is sold, so it's dead. Yesterday we were, or the previous video, we were doing this and couldn't get anybody at all. But then we got somebody with a 22 property portfolio, and he's thinking about giving it to us as a seller finance deal. So it's good. $250, no less. It's 250. Zillow is 235.
All right, Rob, I can't come to the phone right now. Leave me a message.
Okay. So he wants to sell, but he wants retail, which we can come back to him. No address. Let's see, we're sold. You know, when I see a bunch of sold properties, I know that we're targeting the right lists. You know what I mean? Because when we call, they're not actually selling. But then after we talk to them, we realize that they were selling because we had targeted the right pain point. So it's very encouraging. I know it seems like a waste of time, but it's not. Believe me, it's not. If it was, I wouldn't be doing this for years.
Hello?
Hello, William.
Who's this calling?
This is Ben. How you doing?
Ben, from where?
Yeah, we had you had spoken actually to my assistant about your property there on Lindale Avenue. See if you still wanted to sell it. Wanted to see if we can move forward.
Yeah, how much do you want to pay?
Well, I don't have anything in mind. I just wanted to see how much you wanted, and we can go from there.
That'd be like 1.3 million.
1.3 million. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you live in the house?
See, this is how ignorant you people are.
Okay. Okay. Well, I appreciate your time.
You don't even
Thank
know.
you. Yeah, I was not gonna sit there and listen. Very cranky, very cranky. 1.3 million. Okay, so move to dead. I don't want to talk to somebody like that. Look, I have better conversations to be, or phone calls to make. Is it an agent? Yeah. Yeah, it's listed. Okay, so. Sold for 280. Cape Coral. It's a piece of land. Sold for 280. Wow. Let's see here. Cash offer 250. Yeah, he wanted 250. You got 280. Wow. Cape Coral again. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what he wants. Richard. Okay. Hey, Richard, how are you? This is Ben.
Ben,
Yes. You had spoken to my assistant about your property there in Cape Coral. Wanted to see if you still had interest in selling it.
which one?
Well, the one on 26th Place.
The dry lot.
Yes. 1240 Northwest.
Yeah. Well, I'm always interested in selling at the right price, but I'm not interested in giving it away.
I understood that. What's a good price for you?
Let's see, that dry one.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 95.
95. Okay. 95. Okay. And you sound like you buy properties. Do you have other properties that you also have for that you might want to sell?
But I'm really not interested in selling at this time.
Okay, so just this one here, the 26th Place.
Yeah, that's an oversized corner dry lot with a western exposure.
Gotcha. Do you know anything about like the utilities, water, sewer?
Oh, it's going to be a long time for that up there.
Oh, really? Okay. So they're bringing that in. So if we were to build, do we even get the permits?
You do a well and septic.
Okay. And do you know what the wait periods are to start building before they let us start building?
Well, you don't need a seawall on a dry lot, so it's not very long.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. No problem. Okay. So 95. Let me do some digging so I don't waste your time. And I'll come back to you if I'm interested at the 95. Does that work?
All right, see ya.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Once 95 for it. Just saw one. Sell for 280. Sure. If Okay. On to the next.
Please leave a message. At the tone, please record your message. Please leave a message.
Okay. Nothing. Yes, Kumar, how are you? This is Ben.
Good. How are you?
Good.
Who's this? Sorry.
Yes, yes. You had spoken to my assistant about your property there on Taylor Street. Wanted to see if you still wanted to sell it.
I don't have anything at this moment. So if you have an offer, let me know. But I'm not planning on this. So.
Oh, you have no interest in selling it then?
Yeah, but if you have a number, tell me the number. Without
Gotcha.
looking at that one,
Gotcha.
You have all the detail in the MLS. Take a look at the MLS detail. If you want to give an offer, let me know.
Okay, so is it listed on the market right now?
No, it is not listed. But I'm saying
okay.
all the MLS, you can find it, right?
Oh, I don't have.
Are you a realtor?
I don't have access to the MLS. I'm not an agent.
Oh, I'm an agent. If you want to use my agency, you can pay just 1.5% buy or sell on my side, and then I can help you out.
Oh, well, that's interesting. So you kind of
Yep.
just do listings once we have some properties. I do flip.
Yeah,
you know,
I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do that. Yep.
Wow. Okay. Are you a broker?
I'm not a broker. I work through Bridge Realty.
Gotcha.
Bridge Realty is my broker.
It's no problem. No problem. Just kind of wanted to see. Okay. That is fantastic. What tell me a little bit about what kind of volume properties you guys are doing right now. How is the market?
Market is, the rates are not gone down, but the inventory is low.
Still low.
So,
Okay.
Inventory is not too much. Too many people are listing out right now because they are in the fear like they are not getting the proper value because the interest rates are high.
Yeah.
So, but do you have? You have been buying, right? Do you have any 10 unit, 15 unit apartment?
10,
I have a
15
client
unit.
looking for it.
Okay.
Yeah, like in more, even 4 units, like that.
Okay. Only in Minnesota?
In Minnesota, yeah.
Okay.
Or if you have like hotels or anything like that on sale, let me know.
Okay.
So these are the things my clients are looking. I can.
Yeah. We come across a lot. I mean, right now, just to give you an idea, my pipeline has about 3,500 properties on there that I'm calling daily, and every day I'm able to dig about 2 to 3, maybe even 4 in some days, every single day, and I do come across commercial and stuff like that. So I come across multifamily.
But how many you want right now?
How many do I want?
Yeah.
How many properties do I want?
Yeah, how many properties you bought it? Like properties right now?
Well, the properties that we don't, I don't want to keep. So I do two things. I try to increase my the wholesaling side of the business. Then on the side, we're trying to do some creative strategies just to add to the portfolio and stuff. So we have a lot of properties that I'm calling, making about 100 to 150 conversations a day with potential owners. So this might be a good synergy here. If we have something like you said, we can probably list it through you. That wouldn't be we wouldn't be opposed to that.
Very good. No problem. Yeah, keep in touch if you need anything.
Yeah, save my phone number, okay? Save the phone number.
Okay,
text
sounds good, sir.
You got it. Come
What's
on.
your name?
Ben, Ben.
Ben.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
You got it. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, you too.
Bye-bye. Agent, he offered his listing services. Okay. And you get, people that want to network and stuff. It's a nice business. Cato. Hey, Chris, how are you? Where am I calling? I'm sorry.
Acuity Title?
Oh, is this a title company?
Yes,
And you're Christine?
I am.
Oh, okay. Well, I think you spoke to my assistant. I think you own a property in Mankato Lane.
Yeah, okay. I'm running a business here. I'm the only one here, and you're calling me about personal stuff. So have a good day.
Oh my goodness. Personal stuff. Okay. She hung up on me. Okay. It's okay. I don't take it personally. Let's see here. I was just confused because she owns something called Mankato Title. Okay, so no address here. No address. Okay, let's see. Stop. Somebody said to stop here. To put on the do not call list. So no address. Okay. Okay, so we've gotten so far to day one. Like I said, it just meets the typical volume that we produce, which is, like I said, 5, 6 per week. But these are very difficult phone calls here because of the type of list I'm targeting right now, which is our dead properties. Hello, Mrs. Brooks. How are you? This is Ben.
You?
Good, good. Good to talk to you. I was calling you back about your property there on 13th Avenue, Cape Coral. Wanted to see if you still.
Oh yeah. I'm not getting the price that I need to sell it.
Oh
I'm
man,
not
that's
trying
too bad.
to sell, but if I get a good offer, I will sell it. But
Yeah.
the highest I've gotten, is not good enough. What are we talking about?
Well, let's approach it a different way. So what's the highest that you've gotten, and what do you want? Like, how much would you like?
That's not fair, man.
Well,
That's not fair.
well, I have to try. You know what I mean? Well, let's do it a different way. Let's do it a different way. How much do you think is your magic number? 50, 50? Okay.
Yes.
50. Okay, I might be able to do that, believe it or not. Let me see here.
Really?
Yeah, I might be able to do it. How long have you owned it? I'm curious.
Quite some time.
Quite some time. Most people have owned it since like their property since like 2002 and 4 and stuff like that. So
Yeah, it's way back. I
yeah.
don't remember the exact year.
Yeah. Well, I might be able to do that. I have a couple questions about the property itself. Have you done anything at all to the property? Nothing. So it's just sitting there. Do you know anything about the utilities? If there's sewage, or if we need a septic, water, or we're gonna need a well, that type of stuff, electrical?
Yeah, because I was in the market to sell. I haven't done any work on that. So maybe that's something you need to check into.
Okay.
But so I haven't put it on the market. People just keep calling about it, and I'm wondering why is Cape Coral turned suddenly into a gold mine? Although I've owned it long enough where I did get an offer at one time when the market was very, very hot before the crash for 100,000.
Oh man, are you regretting it?
And I sat on it, and when I finally decided to sign the contract, the market started to drop, and the buyer pulled out.
How long ago was this?
Before the crash. When was that crash? 2008?
2008, yeah.
It was before that crash. It was maybe 2007 or so. And I was in New York at the time, and I wasn't really paying attention to anything. And people kept offering. And when it got to 100,000, I said, you know what? I think I'm going to sell this thing. But by the time I decided, it was a little too late. The market crashed and the buyer pulled out.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
What's going on over there? Why is everybody calling me? As though I have some gold mine or oil on the property. What's going on?
Well, what is going on is YouTube. YouTube is what's going on. There's a lot of people on YouTube telling everybody to go find vacant land. Because they can build a house and this kind of stuff. So if you go research, you just type go on YouTube and you say something like land, Florida, investing, or something like that, then you'll see a bunch of videos. Yeah. And so that's what's going on.
What's the reason for that? That's a safe investment for people. Is that what I think?
I think people have been having a tough time with targeting other types of investments. So there's a lot of people coming into the real estate market as an investment avenue, which I don't blame them. You know, it's good. But yeah, there's a lot of people, a lot of young people jumping in.
I see. Wow. And they probably have money.
I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't verify.
Well, you're one of them. Are you real estate? Are you an agent, or are you buying for yourself?
Oh, I'm not
an
an agent.
investor.
Yeah, no agent here.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you're just an investor,
yep.
or you're looking to flip it? I sell it to you for 50 and you sell it for 70.
No, we're looking to build on it. That will be the play here. And then once there's a house on it, then we can sell it at that point.
I see. So you're a builder. I see.
Mhm.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, where do you live?
Well, I live in South Florida, in Miramar.
No kidding. I'm right here in Aventura.
Look at that. Yeah,
So if we do some
business,
business, then we can perhaps just do it face to face. That's good.
there you go. Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at
fantastic.
that.
Yep. Well, let me ask you a question. If I'm able to give you the 50, will you help me with the financing?
Nah.
Oh, oh, maybe think about it for a bit, because it could be
What do you need? What kind of help would you need with finance?
well, what I was thinking is if you can let me make payments on it.
Oh. No, I wouldn't be able to. I can't afford that. I'm a retiree, you see. So if I'm going to sell it, I need that money to do something else.
Oh, I
So
understand.
that's the only reason I would sell it right now. Other than that, I would just let it sit there for my kids when I die, or my grandkids.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's still a long time before that happens.
I hope so.
That's right.
I hope so. From your lips to God's ears.
That's it. Yeah. You still sound very good, very healthy, very young. So I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Thank God. Yeah.
Well, I'll leave it with you. Yeah, I'll leave it with you. Kind of think about it. We do this pretty often now, where it's more advantageous because you'd get a monthly check. We can send you a monthly check, and then it might take us 5-6 years to build a house and go ahead and sell it. It might take us less. We could do it in like 2 years or something, and then after the 2 years, then we can give you the remainder. So we'll give you payments every month, and then once we sell it, then we cash you out pretty much. So you would have like a balloon payment. So we can do 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, just depending on how we agree. And then you're out. I mean, you've had this thing for almost 20 years, and so might as well start making some money.
Well, as you said, leave it to me. Let me dwell a little while. I
Sure.
put your number down. I'm going to lock your number in.
Yeah.
And you
Okay.
can give me a call back sometime in the next few weeks.
Okay. And we can also meet here locally. I can bring a notepad and stuff. And
No high pressure talk, man. Simple woman.
Simple woman. I get it. You got
All
it.
right.
Well, sounds good, Mrs.
Okay.
Brooks. Sounds good. Save my phone number. I'll give you a call later. Thanks.
All righty.
Have a good day. Thanks. Bye-bye. And there you go. There's a pitch. It takes a little bit of skill. She rejected it at first. And then we came back in, and I think we have a winner here. So she's wanting 50K. Let's see here. Offer made. Okay. I'm gonna say she has owned it quotes since early 2000s, and she's a very nice woman, comma, very easy to talk to, period. She lives in Miramar, which is very close to where I am, period. She didn't want to sell for anything less than 50K, period. She said if she doesn't sell it for that, she's gonna leave it for the grandkids, period. We had a great conversation, comma, so I pitched her seller financing, comma, at first she said no because I suspected she didn't understand it. But then I said how it would work as far as a balloon payment. And she said that she likes that, but she wants to think about it and give her a call back, period. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm just making the notes. Okay, sweet. I can probably sell, advertise this as a seller finance deal as well, and have someone else make payments for me. And they can get their own loan and cash me out and cash her out. So this might be a really good way of approaching this. Okay. So that is great. So that is, we're going to end it with on a positive note, because most of the phone calls here have been pretty awful. Cape Coral here, JV. Okay. Let's see what else we have. So we are going to end the video here, but let me just kind of see what other properties maybe someone will pick up right now. Mark. No, let's call him back. Okay, so that is it for this video. We have 2, as I said. We almost always try to get 2. That's my, I go and I call and I call and I call until I start getting 2 or 3. I may come back today and do a little bit more calls, just to sort of keep the momentum and get more. So somebody's talking to me here, but that's the business right there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. please come back for the next video. I have them all on playlists. If you can, if it's not too much to ask, if you would give me a like, subscribe to the channel so you can see, and stay tuned for, once we're done with this challenge, I promise you we will have shorter videos just to give you nuggets, small little nuggets, but that is it for today. Thank you. See you next time. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye.